That's how I ended up being British. And I was British the whole time. My granny was British when she was born in the Caribbean. My great granny was British when she was born in the Caribbean. All of us was British. We got on the boat as Africans, we come off British.
Yeah.
And everywhere we've been ever since is British. And they said, do you want to move from one part of the British Empire to the next part?
Yeah.
And they said, all right, let's do it.
So then, by default, coming from the Caribbean, are we British then?
We was British before we got here.
Yeah.
We had British passports to get in.
But you know, others would say otherwise. They would say, no.
Who can say otherwise? It's their opinion.
People from here.
People from here.
Yeah.
Will say they're not British.
They'll say we're not British. Yeah. Well, I've been told that I'm black. I can't be British. I've been told that by people from my own country.
Well, maybe you can't be English.
Yeah. So then, what's the difference?
The difference is the concept of nationality and indigenous people.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's like, for instance, some people say you can't be Chinese, you can't be Jamaican because you're Chinese.
Yeah.
Well, that's not really true either, because
Why?
Jamaica was a creation.
Okay.
It was called Santiago before that.
Yeah.
So it was found by Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
Even though people was already there.
Yeah.
Then they dragged people from all over the world to come there. Yeah. And they made what we call Jamaica today, out of many one people. So there's Jewish people that's from Jamaica.
Yeah.
There's German people that's in Jamaica. There's Indian people. They call them Gulpa or something like that. Well, people call them Coolie.
Coolie.
That's not the right term. Really a nice term. But the real term is, I think, something like Gulpa or something like that. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I know Coolie, but I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So Gulpa is basically what it is as well. So there's many different people that make that up. So you can't then turn around and say those people aren't Jamaican.
Yeah.
But can you say those people are Afro-Jamaican, Afro-Caribbean? Maybe they're not. And we're more familiar with Afro-Caribbeans because we dominate that environment.
Yeah,
exactly. So people are more familiar with what we call white, British. Anglo-Saxon British people. That's what they're most common with, and they will call that English more.
What about like South Africans then? Are they African? It's
a
fair question. If we're British,
listen, I can ask any question, and everyone can have answers. My answers are radical.
Okay.
To be honest, and radical means different and difficult for other people.
Yeah. But would you personally say that they are African?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
Because if a polar bear is born in China, is he a panda bear?
No, but then isn't it the same as like, if you're Caribbean but born in England?
Listen, bro.
I'm just trying to find out the answer.
Exactly what you're saying.
It's confusing.
And listen, today is a wonderful day. No, serious. Today is August the 17th. Today is the birthday of Marcus Mosiah Garvey. Yeah. So it's interesting you're having this conversation about identity, race, and who we are, and the day of a birth of a man that impacted the world with that conversation. So really, that's something to really ponder about. What is everybody's opinions? Because my opinion on what's right and wrong, I'm just one person. In this concept of, like, we're in the West, we use democracy, this concept of democracy anyway, everyone really uses it in their own way. We use democracy and everyone comes together to find out what's right and wrong. So everybody that votes Labour don't agree with each other.
Of course.
So everybody, you and I both may come from the same place, but we may not have the same opinion on things.
100%, yeah.
Everybody's going to have an opinion. My opinions are my opinions, and until I learn something new, they ain't going to change, to be honest with you.
100%.
But I'm waiting to learn, and I'm interested to learn. So, for you to ask, am I British?
Yeah.
I told you I was British whether I liked it or not.
Yeah.
My family didn't want to be British, I assume. They was dragged on a boat.
But then why is it different?
To be
why is it different for South Africans then? You think more because they decided they took over opposed to being taken there?
Well, I think that South African people have an identity. South African people come from something. And whereas our people are African people, you Caribbean.
Yeah.
What tribe are you?
I don't know.
What language what's your original language?
I don't know.
What God did you pray to?
I don't know.
What's your marriage traditions?
No idea. None of it.
None of it, fam. Everything's got took over. You got given white Jesus. You got given an English tongue. You now eat steak and chips on a Friday. And that's what you do. You've been taken over as an African people into a British people. You come from a British Empire. You fought, on the 1st of August is Emancipation Day for Jamaica. That is the freedom of African people in Jamaica. The 6th of August is Independence Day. The independence of Jamaican people from Britain. But who is the King of Britain?
King
Charlie.
Charles.
Charlie's the King of Britain. They are part of the British Empire. You are a member of the British Empire, and your granny was, and your granddad, and their mum and dad, and their mum and dad. Whether they liked it or not.
Fair point. It's a fair point.
If, for instance, like in America, if a man was enslaved in the South and then he decided he's going to move to Los Angeles. Is he not American? Because he's moved to Hollywood?
Yes.
Nah, he was a slave that moved from one part of the American empire to another part of the American empire. Yeah?
Yeah.
We just done the same thing. It's just that Britain annexed their... Do you understand?
Yeah.
We annexed it. None of it was happening here in the face of the good British people.
Yeah.
It happened where they wanted to do their wickedness over there.
Behind closed doors, yeah.
Behind closed doors. Yeah? So there you go. You got your content, mate. And good luck.
Appreciate
and I wish
that,
you well. But listen, again, I might be wrong about everything.
Of course, yeah. Of course.
So I'm open to learning.
Yeah.
What does British mean? It's a great conversation that we're all having. So no. What's your opinion now?
So I always say I'm British.
Yeah.
I always say I'm British.
Tell.
Yeah. But no, I'm born here, raised on CBBC, fish and chips, like you said. I've not been to Jamaica.
Yeah.
So how can I possibly say I'm Jamaican?
Yeah.
If you took me right now and threw me anywhere in Jamaica, I know my grandmother was born in St. Thomas, but if you put me anywhere, I couldn't find my way around.
You wouldn't swim around? Yeah, you wouldn't get around. Okay.
I wouldn't know how to communicate or anything. Like, obviously in English, but you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
no, I get what you're saying. Now, where's your family from, my bro? Where's your family from? Which one of them? Give me the African.
My mum's half Nigerian.
Okay. So Nigerian, and Sierra Leone were created about 100 years ago. Yeah? But he's saying he's got a Nigerian family. But that area was created like 100 years ago or so. It's 1880 that they had the Berlin Conference and they chopped up Africa and created all of these countries. So now people are clinging on to identities that are brand new.
The people of the time didn't.
The people of the time don't really understand. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
So, yeah, man. Anyway, my bro.
Or you say you're British, yeah? Like someone asks you, where are you from? It's confusing, I know.
No, it doesn't matter where I go on the planet, I don't understand it as well as I understand this place. I may feel like I fit in, I may feel like I get the rhythm and that, but I don't understand it like I understand it.
No, I understand.
I know what I can and can't do. I understand who them two men are.
Yeah, you know what they're on.
I know what they're on.
But if you're somewhere else, you don't.
From somewhere else, I think, oh, there's a lovely guy. He asked me for £10, he really means it. But here, I know what's going on.
Of course.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm grown here, I'm born here, I'm raised here. But if I'm not wanted here, bro, I'll be on the next flight.
Okay.
So just let me know, guys. Let me know.
I hear it.
Yeah?